The Revolution, Part 12. This amounted to a small minority of the more than 15 million adults in Iran who took part in the protests. Against the wishes of Khomeini, Shariat Mandari called for 17 June morning protests to be carried out as one-day stay. Although tensions remained in the milieu, Shah's policy appeared to have worked, leading a Musgar to declare that the crisis is over. A CIA analyst, a CIA analyst in August concluded that Iran is not a revolutionary or even a pre-level revolutionary situation. These and the later events in Iran are frequently cited as one of the most consequential strategic surprises that the United States has experienced since the CIA was established in 1947. As a sign of easing of the government restrictions, three prominent opposition leaders from the secular National Front, Karim Sanjabi, Shahpur Bakhtiar, and Daresh Farodar, were allowed to pen an open letter to Shah demanding that the reign according to the constitution of Iran should be established. While there were renewed protests in August and September, appointment of Jafar Sharif Imami as the prime minister took place on 11th of August 1978. By August, the protest had kicked into high gear and the number of demonstrators mushroomed to hundreds of thousands. In an attempt to dampen inflation, a Musgari administration cut spending, reduced business. However, the attacks led to sharp rise in layoffs, particularly among young, unskilled male workers living in the working class districts. By summer 1978, the working class joined the street protest in massive numbers. In addition, it was the Islamic holy month of Ramadan, bringing a sense of increased religiously. A series of escalating protests broke out in major cities, and deadly riots broke out in Isfahan, where protesters fought for the release of Ayatollah Jalaluddin Tahiri. Martial law was declared in the city on 11 August as symbols of the Western cultures and government buildings were burned and a bus full of American workers was bombed. Due to his failure to stop the protest, Prime Minister Musgar offered his resignation. The Shah increasingly felt that he was losing the control of the situation and sought to regain it through complete oppression. He decided to appoint Jafar Sharif Imami to the post of Prime Minister. Himself, a veteran Prime Minister, Imami was chosen due to his family ties to the clergy, although he had reputation of corruption during his previous premiership. Under the Shah's guidance, Sharif Imami effectively began a policy of appeasing the opposition demands before they even made them. The government abolished the Rasta Khaz party, legalized all political parties, and released political prisoners, increasing freedom of expression, curtailed Savok's authority, and dismissed 34 of its commanders, closed down casinos and nightclubs, and abolished the imperial calendar, which replaced Hijri calendar. The government also began to persecute the corrupt government and royal family members. Sharif Imami entered into the negotiations with Shariat Madari, and National Front leader Karim Sanjabi to help organize future elections. Censorship was effectively terminated, and the newspaper began reporting heavily on demonstrations, often highly critically and negatively of the Emperor Shah of Iran. The Majlis Parliament also began issuing resolutions against the government. Next came the Cinema Rex fire, 19 August. This is what we'll do tomorrow.